morning. Have a nice day. Come to your online class regularly. Then only you will understand what is going on in English class. Today I am going to teach a lesson. The name of the lesson Good Neighbours, which is written by Tara Benwell. I ask you a question. Do you have friends in your neighborhood? How do you spend time with them? Students, if we read this lesson, we come to know how to spend time with them. So let's read the story. Before we go to class, let's have small activity. Shall we do activity? How to play? Let me tell you. First, if I say peel banana, you have to do like this. Next, if I say 1, you have to clap 2 times. If I say 2, you have to clap 1 time. Are you ready? Let's play. Peel banana. 1, 2, peel banana. 2, 1. I hope you had fun. Let's go to the class.
Students, now it's a time of quarantine period. Obviously, you spend time with your neighborhood. How do you spend time with your neighborhood? That is a question mark. If we read this story, we know that how to spend the time with them. Before we read the story, we will see about the author. Students, look at this picture. She is the author of this story. Her name is Tara Benwell. The story name is Good Neighbours. Tara Benwell is a teacher who writes fiction for children. Fiction means stories. She is the administrator of My English Club, a social networking site for English learners. What is the name of her social networking site for English learners? Yes, My English Club. Her published book, Proper Order of Things, that's the name. She has received a good response from her readers. Next, let's start to read the story. Students, let's read about 2 children from the same neighborhood who became friends. After school, one winter day, Jack's mother told him to go out and play in the snow. But it's so cold outside, mother, Jack said. Students, Jack's mother asked Jack to go out and play in the snow. Later I will show the snowing pictures. And next, put on your coat and your hat and your gloves, his mother said. You can build a snowman before your father comes home. Students, listen here. Jack told his mother, it's so cold outside, mother. How can I go out? His mother told like that, put on your coat. That means wear your coat and your hat. Hat means cap. And your gloves because it's snowing outside. Then you can build a snowman before your father comes home. Next, what Jack is telling, I am going to need a carrot for the nose. So the Jack is going to build a snowman. For that he wants a carrot and he will need some things for the snowman's hat and face. Next, Jack got a bucket and collected everything he needed to decorate his snowman. His mother promised she would watch him build the snowman from the window. So his mother told him, you go out and to build a snowman before your father comes home. So for that, Jack got a bucket and collected everything he needed to decorate what? Yes, snowman. His mother promised, Jack, you go and do that work. I will be watching from the window. Students, do you understand? So Jack's mother asked Jack to build a snowman. before his father comes to home. So he needs carrot and some other things for the snowman's hat and face. So he collected everything he needed to decorate his snowman. Then his mother will be watching from the window. We will see next what happens. Outside in his front yard, Jack started with a very small ball of snow. He got on his knees and rolled the snow into a big ball. Students, here, outside his home, that means in his front yard. Yard means an enclosed ground next to building. It's a enclosed ground. That's all. Jack started with a very small ball of snow. He got on with his helps of knees and rolled the snow into a big ball. At another window, someone else was watching Jack play. It was none other than it was his new neighbor Nako. Nako asked her mother if she could go outside and help Jack build his snowman. So Nako asked her mother, if I go outside, I will help him to build his snowman. She asked her mother. But Nako's mother is telling, it's very cold outside. Are you sure you want to go out and play? Her mother asked. Whose mother? Jack's mother or Nako's mother? Yes, Nako's mother asked. Yes, mother, Nako said. I will wear my coat and my hat and my gloves. So her mother is asking, are you sure you want to go out and play? Yes, mother, I want to go out and play. And I will wear my coat and my hat and my gloves. Next, Nako's mother helped her to put on her winter clothes and promised to watch her from the window. Her mother also watching from the window. You can play, her mother is telling. You can play until your father comes home, her mother said. Students, here, Jack's mother also said what? Before your father comes to home, you should build that snowman. Here, the Nako's mother is also telling same. So you can play until your father comes home. Students, let's see what happens. Students, in this picture you can see the characters of this story. This is Jack. This is Nako. This is Snowman. Let me show you a video clip. You can know that how to build snowman and how is the winter season. Watch and enjoy.
Come on, let's go. There's brand new snow. It's on the ground, it's all around, it's in the air, it's everywhere. Let's build a snowman. Build a snowman. Let's build a snowman. We're playing in the snow. Come on, let's go. There's brand new snow. It's on the ground, it's all around, it's in the air, it's everywhere. Let's slide down the hill. Slide down the hill. Let's slide down the hill. Playing in the snow. Come on, let's go. There's brand new snow. It's on the ground, it's all around, it's in the air, it's everywhere. Come on, let's go. There's brand new snow. It's on the ground, it's all around, it's in the air, it's everywhere. Let's skate, skate, skate on the pond. Skate, skate, skate on the pond. Let's skate, skate, skate on the pond. We're playing in the snow.
Students, I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Now you know that how do they do snowman. Let's continue the story. Neko ran outside to Jack's yard and asked him if she could help him finish his snowman. Yes, please help me, Jack said. My father will be home from work very soon. Okay, what can I do? Neko asked. Students, here, Neko ran outside to Jack's yard and asked, if I help you means you will finish your snowman early. Yes, you have to help me because my father will be home from work very soon. He said like that. Okay, what can I do? Neko asked with Jack. Students, Neko said, what can I do? For that, Jack is telling, I built my snowman's body with the two snowballs. I need to roll one more for my snowman's head. So Jack is telling, I need to roll one more for my snowman's head. But here, Neko is telling, but snowmen have only two snowballs. One is for the body and one is for the head, Neko said. But Jack is telling, what? No. Snowmen always have three snowballs, Jack said. So after he is telling like this, there was a small argument between Neko and Jack. So after that, Jack is telling, what? I don't think I need you to help me after all. So Jack is telling, I don't want your help. I do myself. Then what happens? Jack picked up some snow and made it into a small snowball. He got on his knees and rolled the snow away from Neko to make the snowman's head. So Jack is telling, I don't want your help. Then he is doing himself. He picked up some snow and made it into a small snowball. As you watch the video now, how they are doing the snowball. Like that, Jack picked up some snow and made it into a small snowball with help his knees and rolled the snow away from Neko to make it the snowman's head. So next, Neko walked into her own yard. So after that, she is going to her home and began to build her own snowman into her own yard. So Jack is doing now in his yard like that. Neko is doing in her yard what she is doing. She is going to build her own snowman because there was an argument between Jack and Neko. No? So Neko is doing herself in her yard. So at the time, Neko is thinking herself, what? I don't want to build a snowman with Jack anyway. She thought to herself, I am going to make my own. Students, this is the problem. Then this problem, how it is solved. We continue the story. Neko rolled two big balls of snow and put them on top of each other. After the problem, she went to her home herself. She was doing snowman herself. So she rolled two big balls of snow and put them on top of each other. When she finished, she took off her hat and scarf and decorated the snowman. So when she completed, she is starting to decorate her snowman. How means? With her hat and scarf. Finally, she found some sticks and pine cones and made her snowman's eye and mouth and arms. Her mother clapped from the window. Students, so finally, how did she decorate the snowman? Means with help of some sticks, pine cones. What it was made means eyes, mouth, and arms. So after she made the snowman, her mother clapped from the window. If now what happens to Jack's snowman, we will see. Jack also made a hat for his snowman with his bucket. He used his mother's swing buttons for the eyes and mouth. So listen. Neko used her hat and scarf, some sticks and pine cones to decorate the snowman. Here the Jack used his hat and mother's swing buttons for the eyes and mouth. Lastly, he added a carrot for the snowman's nose. After he finished, Jack's mother smiled and pointed. His father was driving up the street. So after he finished, her mother smiled and appreciated, and also she pointed what? His father was driving up the street. So his father was coming to his home. Suddenly, a terrible thing happened. So, students, here the important point, suddenly a terrible thing happened. That means one thing happened. What? Suddenly, unexpected. The head fell off Jack Snowman. So the Jack Snowman's head fell off and crashed to the ground. So the snowman's head was broken. So, oh no, my snowman has fallen apart. So Jack is telling, oh no, my snowman's head has fallen apart. Jack said, and my mother is almost home. Sorry, my father is almost home. So at the time, Neko heard Jack's cry and ran over to his yard to see what the problem was. Students, here, Neko has done her snowman. At the time she heard Jack's cry, then she ran over to his yard. Whose yard? Whose yard? Yes, Jack's yard. To see what the problem was. Yes. What? Yes. Jack's snowman head has fallen apart. It was broken. So here, Neko is telling what? I will help you roll another snowball. Neko said, if we do it together, we can finish it before your father gets home. Students, here see, she was insulted by Jack, even though she is ready to help to Jack. What she is telling? I will help you roll another snowball, Neko said. If we do it together, we can finish it before your father gets home. See how nice he was now. Students, before we see the climax of the story, we can know some information about winter season by a video clip. Are you ready? After a video, we will see the climax of the story. Winter season is the coldest season of year. It starts after the autumn season and finishes on the arrival of spring season. In each and every part of the world, winter is considered to start at different dates. In India, it starts in the month of November and ends in March. December and January are considered as the peak cold months of the winter season. During this time, the earth is oriented away from the sun. Atmospheric temperature falls very down, especially during the peak winter months. In this season, night becomes long and days become short. Snowfall, especially in the northern parts of India, formation of fog and mist, cold rains, etc., are common during this season. During this time, many animals hibernate and prepare themselves for the summer season. Plants and animals' life respond to winter in different ways. Some animals, such as birds, migrate when the winter season is approaching and only return during the summer. This is to ensure food supply as most of their food sources freeze in the winter. Some plants completely die off in winter, others actually need the season to complete their life cycle. Some plants buried in snow or as a result insulted by it and survive the weather. Some trees lose all their leaves during the season but their roots are active, protected the thick layers of snow that covers the earth's surface. In the hilly areas, people experience snow during winters. They have to shovel it out of the way to make way for walking. The essence of winters is enhanced by Christmas as well. It sets the holiday mood for people and is admired all over the world. But there is also a downside of the season. The farmers, homeless people, and animals are most affected by the season. There is hardly any business in the season for farmers. Hundreds of homeless people die due to the harsh winters. Students, I hope that you have known some informations about the winter season. Let's see the climax of the story. At last, what happened? Jack's snowman has fallen apart. Nico said, I will help you. If we do it together, we can finish it before your father gets home. Now, we continue the story. Together, Jack and Nico rolled a new snowball. They shaped it with their gloves until it was round. So now they are doing fast to make a new snowball with their gloves. Then they lifted it up onto the snowman's body and decorated it with the carrot and bucket and buttons. Students, buttons for eyes and mouth, bucket for hat, carrot for nose. Then we finished it just in time, Jack said. Jack said, we finished just in time. Thank you for your help. Who said? Jack said. You are welcome. I like your snowman better, Nico said. But mine does not have a nose. So Jack said, thank you for your help. Nico is telling, you are welcome. I like your snowman better, Nico said, but mine does not have a nose. So my snowman doesn't have nose. So Jack walked over to look at Nico's snowman. So he walked fast to look at Nico's snowman. He loved the pine cone eyes and mouth and sticks for arms. But he knew it was not completed. Why? Nico's snowman doesn't have nose. That's why it was not finished. So next what happens? See, very interesting. Jack ran back to his snowman and pulled the carrot out. So he pulled the carrot out and he broke it into two pieces and gave half to Nico. Do you understand, students? See how it was nice now. So Nico's snowman was not finished. Why? Because it doesn't have nose. So Jack ran back to his snowman and pulled out the carrot, and he broke it into two pieces and gave half to Neko. Jack is telling, hurry, your snowman needs a nose only, and your father is driving up the street too. So your father also coming to your home fast. So thank you, Neko said. Do you understand, students? So Neko helped Jack, but now Jack helped to Neko. So both of them telling thank you each other. So you are welcome, Jack said. Jack is telling, I think our snowmen made good neighbors. Our snowmen make good neighbors. Students, how was the story? I hope that you have enjoyed. Once again, let me tell you the summary of the story. After school, one winter day, Jack was doing a snowman. Neko was a new neighbor for him. She went to help to Jack with her mother permission. At the time, Jack is telling, I built my snowman's body with two snowballs. I need to roll one more for my snowman's head. But Neko is telling, snowmen have only two snowballs, one is for the body and one is for head. This is the problem. Then Jack is telling, I don't want your help. Then Neko walked to her home. She decided to snowman herself. She heard Jack's cry. Unexpected, his snowman was broken. She helped to Jack. Jack finished his snowman with her help. Neko is telling, my snowman does not have nose. So he helped her. So finally, their snowmen make good neighbors. Students, do you know now that how to spend time with neighbors? Yes, we should help neighbors. Definitely, neighbors also will help us. Students, today your homework is that read this story 3 times and complete, choose the correct answers, page number 24 in English course book. I hope you will do your homework correctly. I will meet you in next video.